What's going on, guys? It's your boy Grizzly Jojo. I'm coming to you guys with a brand new video, and there's no gameplay today, guys. I'm really sorry. I just want this to be a discussion video, and today we're going to be talking about For Honor. Now, For Honor, where do I begin with For Honor? For Honor is a fucking trash game. If I'm going to be completely honest, I stream this game every single day except for Saturdays, and some other days I do different games. But For Honor is honestly a shit game. People stream this game because it's something that they can't do another game because they're like views and all that kind of stuff. It comes into equation, and that's the reason why I do it, is because it's the only game that I really get viewers on. There's no other game that I really want to play at the moment. I could play like Call of Duty, which I am going to do later on when the new Call of Duty comes out, hype up and all that kind of stuff. But there's no other game that I really want to play. No other game that really interests me at the moment, and I'm just doing For Honor until I find a game that interests me. And yeah, so that's the reason why I'm doing For Honor. That's probably the main reason why. Is there's nothing else that I want to play except for Honor. So today's video is going to be me explaining what For Honor should do to improve their game. Now, there's going to be some like disagreements and agreements, and I don't expect people to agree with whatever I'm saying. But if you do agree with them, let me know what you guys want this game to have. Do you reckon it's too far for improvements now? Do you reckon that they could still improve the game? Like, what do you guys think? So the first thing I feel like For Honor should do is boost the XP and the steel. Now, apparently they nerfed this a few weeks ago, a month ago maybe now. They nerfed the how much XP and steel you get, which is the most dumbest thing that you can do. Legit, like, you don't earn anything. You rarely earn anything. The only way to earn anything is by doing orders, and that's the only way to earn like decent XP and decent things. I feel like the XP and the steel needs to be massively buffed. They should make like a cap for steel. So let me have an example. So let's say for duels, let's say for example, so one round is 100 steel, second round is 200 steel, then 3 rounds is 300 steel. If you flawlessly win, you get an extra 200 or 300 steel or whatever it is. But if you lose, you still get 100 steel for participation, which is still decent. Like, imagine that, 10 duel games of you losing, that's 1,000 steel right there, which I think is not that bad, considering you're only getting like 30, 40, 50 steel a duel game. Like, that's retarded. And like 200 XP with nothing else. And I feel like 500 XP or 500 to 750 XP is a decent amount for duels. And if you add on top of that like orders and like champion status and XP boost and all that kind of stuff, you could get a fair amount of XP and steel. Like, imagine that 500 XP you're getting, plus you have an order that gives you another 200 or 300 or something like that steel. That's something really good. Like, you have those daily orders which give you what, like 500-600. That's a duel right there if you put the steel implementations that I just discussed and the XP and all that kind of stuff. So something like that would be really good for For Honor, I reckon. I reckon doing that would greatly improve the game. This is my personal opinion. Another thing that they should add. Okay, this is a little bit of a, I don't know about this one, but I feel like it would actually suit For Honor. Now, just hear me out. A battle pass. Yeah, I said battle pass. Just hear me out. So imagine you're playing For Honor, there's nothing else to do, and you find out that For Honor has a battle pass as, just say, 75 tiers, and every 10 tiers comes a new effect, a new unique helmet, a unique like fucking chest plate, new legs, new arms, something like that, new emote. Imagine that, right? Imagine you get that for every hero on the game, except you can't get it from scavenging the battlefield or getting crates. You can only get it again the battle pass. Imagine the possible weapons that you could get for that battle pass. Imagine like the customizations that you could get. Like, if you really thought about that for a second and just imagine the swords, the halberds, whatever you want to call it, the spear, the fucking daggers. Imagine the customizations that you could do for that. And maybe another thing as well, which leads on to my other point as well, is involve the characters, make them look like they've aged a little bit. Like Warlord and Berserker are a good example of this. They look like they've evolved. Like Warlord and Berserker look old, but they don't look young anymore. You can make them old and wear no shoes and look homeless and all that kind of stuff. And I think that's a really good idea. Have armor that's like rusty and worn. Make it look like a Centurion has been into battle. Make it look like a shield is broken, or just something like that. Something that would intrigue others into wanting to grind a certain armor piece or sword or something like that. Because if you guys don't know, I'm about the fashion, baby. I don't really care if I'm losing or winning. As long as I'm dying beautiful, I don't care. But like, fashion is something that would improve this game a lot. If you look at Centurion as an example, you know how many battles he's been in. Make like an outfit where he's got like a hole, like a fucking decent sized stab wound in his armor set, so it looks like he's been stabbed a few times, or like bruises and like crinkled up fucking gauntlets, or looks like he's been punching people. Just something like that that looks like the character has evolved and has been into battle. You know what I mean? Same with the weapons as well. Make the weapons look like they've been broken off. Like have a weapon or a sword that is a broken piece of weapon. Like, I think that would be pretty cool. Looks like he's been into battle and he's broken his weapon and he can't afford to build another sword, so he has to do with what he has, and that's just a broken straight sword. You know what I mean? You guys get what I'm trying to say? So I feel like that's like 2 points in one. So battle pass and evolving the characters, I feel like that's 2. The next point is the weekly quests and the events. Now this is 2 as well. Let me explain. You guys remember Elimination? Have you guys played Elimination recently? You haven't played Elimination recently? Why? Wait, what happened to it? What happened to Elimination? If For Honor did like an XP, a double XP where they do a separate game mode, I reckon this game would spawn in more people playing it instead of just playing Dominion. Because as you guys are well aware, Dominion here in Australia is very popular. Dominion is it's always very high activity all the time, especially on console. I'm on PS4 and it's very high. I don't know, I have no idea about PC, but yeah, it's the only game that anyone plays anymore. It's the only game mode. So if you make a game, if you make it more frequent and make it so that it's duels and brawls double XP for the Friday and Sunday, people would want to grind the XP. They wouldn't want to play Dominion, all that kind of stuff. And with orders that come out that are based around duels and brawls, you could easily level up a character like what? Probably like 5 reps maybe, if you grinded all day all night for 3 days in a row. Something like that would be, it would change, I reckon. Like if you separated the double XP, instead of making double XP for every single game mode, make it for a separate game mode. That way more people playing different stuff, it forces people to play something different for a change instead of just playing Dominion all the time. If you make it for Elimination, on the other hand, that game mode was hella fun back in its prime. Back in season 1 to 2, it was really good. And then it fucking died off. I have no idea why, and I'm really sad about that because no one plays it here in Australia, and it's sad, it's upsetting. If you watch Flux Deluxe, he's from Australia, he plays on PC. You see him, what does he do most of the time when he streams? He's either doing a custom brawl with his friend, or a custom duel, or whatever it is, or he's playing Dominion. That's all he's doing. That's all that I've seen him done, and I've been watching him for about 1.5 years now, and that's all he does. That's all that I can see him doing. He may be doing other stuff as well, but that's all I see him doing. And now he's playing DayZ now. He's switched to DayZ now, so I feel like he's getting a little bit bored of the game. I feel like, I could be completely wrong, but I feel like he is getting a little bit bored of the game. And I feel like everyone is getting bored of the game because there's nothing to do. And if you make double XP for duels 1 week and then do it for brawls the next week, or elimination or something like that, it would keep people fresh, because people want to grind XP. People want XP in this game so they can level up their heroes, level up their characters, and all that kind of stuff, which what you need to do. Which leads on to gear, and that is expensive. If you guys don't know, gear is hella expensive, and with the steel that you're getting now, it's going to take you 1,000,000 years to get 180 with like all-star unique things, whatever the fuck it is. I have no idea, I've never gotten it. Gear is another thing that they should improve. The gear stats now, I'm trying to get revenge in a Dominion game, is beyond a joke. The amount of times I have sat there for 1,000,000 years trying to get my revenge because I'm getting fucked up by 4 people, and that, yeah, that's fucked. Like, but people run away nowadays, which is fine. Like, run away, do whatever the fuck you want, but at least let me get my revenge at least once or twice. At least let me have a fighting chance instead of getting sitting there and getting fucking ganked by 3 or 4 people. Pull my revenge and people run away. That's fine, that's okay. Come back for more, I'll just block and parry and get revenge again. Then you have to fight me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Improve gear stats. It would help a lot. It would make the game a lot better. I feel like the battle pass and the gear, I feel like everything that I've said would greatly improve the game a lot, both PC, console, and Xbox wise. I feel like that would massively improve the game. Just the hearing the battle pass of For Honor would greatly improve. I say battle pass because it's something that gives players a way to grind something that no one else can get. Imagine that. Imagine you going into a duel game, you have 75 tiers, you've done your battle pass, you have unique gear and everything like that, but the other opponent does. Makes you feel more, not superior, but it makes you feel better because you've grinded that, you've gotten that. I would literally buy a battle pass. Make like 20 bucks and you get 5 tiers. Five free tiers for 20 bucks. That saves a lot of money, and you'd probably find that you would make a lot more money if people bought battle passes for the game instead of buying steel. And also, another thing that I just thought about, make the game free as well, free to play. Upon purchasing the game free to play, you get an extra 15,000 steel, so you can buy like a nice outfit for your character. You can buy a brand new hero or something like that. Just something, you know what I mean? Feeling me? So that's gonna do for the video, guys. I do hope you guys enjoy it. I'm sorry that this is very long, and I'm sorry that there's no gameplay, so you're probably like really bored out of your mind, but this is just a discussion that I've been wanting to do for quite a while now, and I don't think this will be shared. I'm pretty sure this won't be shared around, but if you guys could share this around, show this to the other For Honor YouTubers out there, and let me know what you guys think. What are your guys' opinions on For Honor now? I feel like For Honor now it's just too late to improve the game. I feel like if you just improve the game by what I just said, I reckon the game could improve a lot if you actually did what I said. Maybe not. People will agree and disagree, but I feel like what I have said would definitely improve the game a lot. That's my personal opinion on that. But let me know down below what you guys think of For Honor. Is it dead? Can it improve any more? Is it too late? Do you reckon next year is going to be better? Like, well, what do you guys hope for, or do you guys not have any hope for For Honor anymore? I'm hoping that this game still goes on, but I'm pretty sure everyone's going to leave if For Honor doesn't do something real quick. They need to do something quick like that for the game to still be alive, because I'm pretty sure by next year it is probably not going to be playable anymore because it will be too dead. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys tonight for a stream. So keep your head held high, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.